Okay, so now we have an arrangement that we have chosen. As you can see in our arrangement view, let's go back to the session view. We have all of our clips. So let's go ahead and talk about adding effects and general mixing. So I find that easier to do in the session view as opposed to arrangement view. And I'll show you both, and you can make your own decision. But again, for me, I just find it easier to do it in session view because it's a lot more visual. So to add an effect, we go down, second icon down in our toolbar is the live devices where our instruments are. You see our instruments here. There's MIDI effects right under that. So if we click on that, it gives us a list of different effects. So I want to add an arpeggiator to this 808 kick. We got to keep in mind that when you add an effect to a track, it affects every clip in that track and not individual clips. So if you need to affect an individual clip, you have to create a new track. You can copy and paste this over to the new track and then add the effect to just that track. Otherwise, it will affect your entire track, including all the clips under it. So let's go ahead and add a arpeggiator here. And you see down here, the arpeggiator popped up, and you have all of your individual items that you can change here to actually adjust your arpeggiator. So let's go into our arrangement view. I don't have the kick coming in until a little bit later, so I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit and just let you hear what it sounds like. Right, so arpeggiator obviously makes it a lot more frantic, and you can see here if I shut it down, it's a lot more of a controlled snare. And then if I turn it back, again, it affects everything in that clip, so the kick drum went haywire as well. So say I don't like that, and I just want to get rid of it, I'll just click on it down here and delete it off with my delete button on my keyboard. So now it's back to just a regular old kit with no effects on it. So again, you have a lot of effects here that you can deal with and just experiment with. But remember, if you add an effect to a track, it affects every clip in that track and not individual clips. So with general mixing, so you have all your effects and you're happy with it. Now you have to go in and mix it. And here is your volume and your panning to your left and right speaker. And I'll go ahead and just play it. I'm going to start from the beginning on this one, just to see what everything sounds like. And so if I want to bring this chime down, I'll just go ahead and bring the volume down on this chime a little bit. Right, I want to bring my bass up. I want that to be really heavy. Okay, and so that's just volume. I want to bring this down a little bit. Okay, so this is affecting the volume, and then here you can see the speakers. So if I want, not that I would, but if I want my bass to go to only one speaker, I can send it all over, and you see now it's only going to one speaker. Same way, if I go the other way, it only goes to the right speaker. So again, this gives you the flexibility to kind of create some room in your mix and get the volumes for each track that you're looking for. Again, you can do the same thing in arrangement view. I just find it easier in session view. In arrangement view, you can expand and collapse individual tracks. And here we have our track volume. We can select, track panning to go to our left and right speaker, and you'll see the values changing here. So send it right, send it left, but I'm going to just go ahead and center it out. Same thing with your track volume. I want to make it louder, I want to make it quieter, and you can see the values changing here in the volume section. So, and then I can also, if I wanted to, just click on the box and just drag it left, drag it right. Okay, same thing with volume. Okay, so you have a lot of flexibility here, but again, I just find it easier to use the the visuals in the session view to do effects and mixing. Once you get that to a decent point, then you are ready to export and bounce out your track.